Love it, Kilo. 7-5 GSE. Ooh, that's a big call, Goat. Like it. 7-5 GSE EMU. Ooh, some GSE fans. Anyone who watches GSE plays knows how good GSE are. They're very team orientated. They drone for each other. Unless you're
Their droning is phenomenal.
Actually, unless you're wizard droning for Shino, then maybe that's probably a little bit questionable. Outside of that,
that was that one time.
Yeah, one time. Yeah, he's going to be held accountable forever for that one mistake.
Right, guys, can we just backtrack for a sec? We're going to start a GoFundMe to buy Kilo a bottle opener.
Love it, Johnny.
I mean, I had one.
Donate to
walkabout.
Donate to Kilo. The man needs a bottle opener. Let's get that started up, chat. Let's support Kilo.
I mean, if we get enough money for a bottle opener, I guess I'll put it in towards a PS5 as well.
Ooh, how about we auction off the cones in the back and the witches' hats?
Oh no, they're not going. They're not going.
Yeah, I love it. Let's auction them off. Okay, Chat. You've heard it here first. We've heard it here first. All right, so we do have the players in the lobby, so they are good to go. We'll get these map bans underway for you. Thank you for your patience, chat. We're excited to bring you this one. This is the match of the day to crack 3rd versus 5th in the league. It's going to be a banger, so let's get stuck in.
Alrighty. Cut off just as I started taking a drink there, Adam. I think you had one at the same
I did
time.
too. I was a beautiful segue for you, Kilo. You picked the kid. My bad, bro. Love you, mate. Love you.
All right, everyone get your predictions in because we are going to start the map ban sequence. So, Nefarious, GSE. GSE, out of these two teams, yes, they like their gunfights, but they're going to need to pick them. And taking those maps out that you don't necessarily get to pick your gunfights as much as you would if you were on a clubhouse or a cafe or Oregon or Villa, even Chalet. But Chalet seems to be one of those maps now that, look, if you go to bottom site, you're not going to be able to pick your gunfights. That's all the attackers. They are always going to be able to pick those gunfights and where they are. Villa, straight off the board for Nefarious, that's one of those maps that you do have that drone work in. GSE do like the drone work in their
They didn't
Villa.
like Villa against FT, did they?
No, but Fortress Death is one of those teams that Villa is a fortress
Agreed.
whenever they play it. All three sites. Clubhouse, we've seen them have that as a fortress as well. So they're building up their map pool quite considerably. We're seeing Fortress Death winning a lot of those different maps as well. Cafe Dostoevsky is off the board first for GSE. It's an interesting pick, that one, because that's one of the maps that could have gone either way. Third one off the board is going to be Consulate for Nefarious. I would expect Nefarious to want to play Consulate more against GSE than to ban it out, but I guess someone on the Nefarious roster doesn't want to be playing it. Coastline is going to be off for GSE, and that's what we expected. So we're going to be picking out of Oregon, Chalet, or Clubhouse. I think Chalet is going to be the next one to go off the board, and I believe there are a couple of members of both teams, yes, there we go, in the chat last game, and have seen that it's very hard to defend Chalet. So Clubhouse, Oregon, GSE is going to take it to Oregon. GSE is going to take it to Oregon. They've played very, very well on that map.
They have. They like it, and I think you're could be on the money here. You don't get it wrong very often, Killer, with map bans. I must say, you're very, very spot on with map bans.
I've learnt the teams, and I've learnt how they like to play, and GSE on Oregon is very, very strong. Nefarious have been very strong on Oregon as well, but they're also very strong on Clubhouse. We haven't seen a lot of GSE Clubhouse.
Johnny's teasing you here, Killer.
Either that or he's fallen asleep again.
Probably fallen asleep, most likely is the outcome.
Missing the next button.
Definitely not asleep. Just teasing.
The voice from Johnny J Rolls.
There's a bit of heat here in the lobby, I think. So we're getting some feedback in here.
You know what, guys? We'll take it to Oregon tonight.
Yep. Calling it there.
There we
go. Want to go the Oregon.
Beautiful.
And the operator bans, I think we're going to be seeing clash.
John, I believe you need to switch the teams just quickly. Sorry, Kilo. Nefarious is on orange and GSE is on blue.
You had one job.
John, you had one job. Thank you. Sorry, production. Sorry, Kilo.
Are they the bans that Orange and...
Yep.
Are they the correct bans?
Think we're good.
Nefarious did ban Villa Coastline.
They are the correct bands.
Okay,
Yes. Just
cool.
Adam's got the colours the
Yes.
wrong way around.
Righto.
No, so when Nefarious is on defense, correct?
Nefarious should be on blue defending.
Yes, but I've got
Yes,
them on
that's what
orange
we have them
defending
here.
in the lobby. So sorry, Johnny.
There we go.
Thank you,
Adam's got
production.
them wrong in PlayStation.
Thank you, production. We're good to go.
Alright.
All right, let's get on to this one. Let's get stuck in. Good luck. Match of the day, chat. Get hyped because this one's going to be an absolute banger, and we are going to get cracking into this one. Let's go.
I think if we are going to see these operator bans, I think one of the first ones that we are going to be seeing on the defending side from Nefarious will be that Clash
Frick
ban.
John, man. I love it. Frick John. Frick John. Match of the day, chat. Who you got? What do you want? Let's get hyped. This is our match of the week. Two very good teams, 3rd versus 5th. And I think we're in for an absolute banger here. We just saw a great match between Slammers and New Era. We saw a very good match between 7F and August. And now we are heading into our match of the day. And I cannot wait to see this one, Kilo.
GSE, this is the first time that, well, the first time that they're going to be playing one of those top teams since we saw them take on FD. And lost FD 7-1 on Villa, which is a very favoured Fortress Death map. We haven't seen them take on any of the other big names except for 7F, which they lost 7-2, and I can't remember which map that was on, but NF and Rands are the other two big name teams that GSE need to take on, and we're seeing NF tonight. Thatcher Flores Capcan ban coming out, and that's a very unusual one. Same with the Flores ban, but it's understandable as he takes the job of Thatcher very, very well. Are we going to see a Clash ban? No, we're not. We're going to see a mirror. So Wall of Wizardry still has his nickname namesake of Clash, Wall of Clashadry, in the mix. Are we going to be seeing a basement wall Clash strat first? On when GSE get to the defense, that is. GSE are going to start on what seems to be almost their preferred side of attacking.
They do like the attackers. They back their drone work in, and their coordination and teamwork is their biggest asset. Yes, they have some gunners. Valhalla's a very good player. Kalkara's a very good player. Well, great to see Kalkara in the lineup this week, actually. Very awesome.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a couple
great that he is an incredible talent.
Weeks, actually.
We played with this man during the week a couple of times, last week or the week before it was. Shino's a very good player. Shaz is a very good player. So they've brought the gunner lineup this week, and they've got Wizard on the breed. They've got 4 fraggers and Wizard. So Wizard is the IGL and the captain, and he's the one that sets the tone for them in terms of droning and strats, and he lets the gunners do their job. So very interesting. Very interesting.
Kalkara definitely. He's been away for a couple of weeks. Last time we saw him was week 2, where he went 6-6 with 2 assists.
Yes.
The first week we saw him, he went 9-4, with Shino going 11-4 as well. And Kalkara actually got the first week MVP in that match, with Shino taking week 2. So they've got 2 of their previous MVPs out at the moment. Wall of Wizardry is also a fantastic support player, and he plays that support almost to the exclusion of all else. He's got the lowest KD in the entire league, but he still has a massive impact, and 2 of those wins that GSE have been almost down entirely to him.
Could not agree more. Like this setup here.
He is sitting on 0.25 KD at the moment, but it really doesn't say how much impact he does have in the round, and KD is not everything.
Thank you. You're really going to give me on a rant here about KD, because anyone who thinks that KD is important in this game really doesn't understand this game.
Unless you're a fragger.
Exactly.
And you're entry fragger, and that's all you can do.
Exactly.
You don't really have the...
Wizard has had so much impact on this team, and they've won 3 games. A lot of that is down to his comms, calls. Pig's getting really aggressive here on this team. He's taking this fight to them.
Very
we've seen them. We've seen them push that side before. They've done homework here, Nefarious. They've done their work here. They know that they love to push this side.
Yeah, they're gonna be pushing that freezer laundry take. It's one of the GSE specials that they do. There is gonna be the Valkyrie on the board for Shaz. C4 is gonna go out and do tag the Jackal of Shazzy up quite a bit. Real Pig did lose quite a bit of health on that opening engagement and decided to dip out of there. Chino is going to take a little bit of shots. Valhalla as well. Kalkara, there's health being lost everywhere, but the Real Pig is going to be taken out by Valhalla.
Beautiful
nice,
entry.
Quick shot for Valhalla there on T2 of Tower.
Oh, I like this.
Chino's now going to drone down Freezer and not lose his drone well against that bandit in Freezer. Vegemite Toast on the bandit there. He's going to hold the very aggressive Freezer angle, trying to stop some of that push early. Hatch is going to be opened up, and that's going to allow... Well, that's going to mean that Vegemite is going to have to fall off just that little bit more and a little bit quicker. Kalkara is going to go through and try and retrade out on that clone, the Ayana clone. Vegemite's still getting very, very aggressive there. Shield going up, rotate of utility there from Glasby. He's going to swing and not quite get the shot, but with breaches going off, I think that was tricky as well. Glasby finding the head of Shazzy, who does swing in, but Vegemite Toast finding Kalkara, but Wall of Wizardry finding Vegemite Toast on the refrag. Valhalla finding Killerman. Glasby finding Shino, but it's left with a 2v2. Glasby down on sight. Wall of Wizardry finishes him off, but gets taken out by Zen. Valhalla versus Zen. Health in case of Valhalla, but doesn't know where he is. Valhalla does manage to find the flick back.
Oh, Zari, no, not like this, Zari, no. Zari, Zari. No, Zari.
Valhalla.
Oh, Zari.
Swings the doorway of closet, not quite knowing where Zari was, and doesn't swing it far enough.
Yes,
The gunsight
so
blocked
lucky.
the view of where Zari was. The lucky reflick back onto the head of Satanistic, which is Zari or Zen.
Oh, I like this game. We have some of the best players in our server literally on this game right now. This is going to be a banger. Valhalla went huge. Wizard goes off. We talked about KD and impacted. He got 2 kills for his team. Valhalla went absolutely nuclear. Played at a huge clutch in a 1v1 situation against Zari.
Yeah.
What a round. Glasby was going big too.
well.
Glasby was going big as well. I thought he was going to turn the round, but he got traded by Wizard so beautifully.
Wizard has had a very, very good start to his opening. He's showing that he isn't just on that support. He heard me talking, obviously, and just
he
goes,
did.
No, I can be a gunner too.
He listened.
I can be a gunner too. You just watch this. Hold my beer.
This is an incredible lineup. I think this is going to be an absolute cracker of a game. I just can feel it. You look at the lineups, you look at the players, and you say to yourself, these are some of the best players ever to play on PlayStation, ever to play on our servers in general. And this is going to be an absolute banger. Nefarious is stacked out of their mind, and you have a really, really formidable GSE right now. So this is going to be a banger. I cannot wait. If this is any indication for the rest of the match, Kilo, we'll run for a banger here.
The drone work from GSE, as always, is just absolutely phenomenal. I harp on it, and it's probably driving people insane, just the amount of work that GSE have put into their drones. The other thing I want to point out here, while we've got a bit of time, is the little tags coming out for Kalkara, Shazzy, and Shino. I love it. I love seeing
3 assists.
Players,
very unlucky.
taking pride in the team that they're playing for. It shows that they're committed to the roster. They're committed to playing in the league, and it's big to see them have those tags on, and I would love to see more teams do it. It's not a requirement. Shino going big on the Killerman, and that is a huge pick, as Killerman is one of those players that we talk about so much as being a big gunner. Not quite managing to have the same amount of impact that he has had in previous rounds, being just droned out and fragged out
Pigs on the,
by Shino.
On the, you see scary on the Ella. He is scary on the Ella. Oh.
Hopefully the drone work has been done.
I don't think he is,
That
no.
is Kalkara.
He's walking to his death here.
Looking and pushing in. No, that's Valhalla.
No, it is.
Doesn't realize Real Pig finding the first pick onto Valhalla. And that is the big playmaker from last round out. Kalkara does find Vegemite Toast in that bunker area and manages to win the gunfight. Waller is already back on the drone, looking at his phone as always.
Ooh!
Shazzy finding Glasby. And that is another well done pick from the GSE.
Oh, you can't. The
roster.
pig's still alive. He's one of the greatest players ever to play on these servers. He's still alive. They've got some fearsome names here. You need to take the pig out here.
It is being watched by Shazzy.
It is. This is going to be crucial
looking
here.
For that. If he wins this gunfight,
This is the round.
This gunfight, it's all
Oh, he's looked
over.
away! He looked
He's
away!
looked away to go get the cam, and that is siege timing at its
Oh,
finest.
the
It is
pig,
made the call, but
oh my God, he's going nuclear!
finds two.
Oh my God!
Finds Kalkara on that
Oh
Nomad.
my
Satanistic
word.
finds Wall of Wizardry, and that is a 1v2 swing for the pig. He won that round, he won that fight, and that was all it took. Free Fire's coming out through those sightlines. Shino does find Satanistic, and now it's a 1v1 Pig versus
the real pig.
Shino
My
taken out
word.
by Pig.
This man, I said to you, Kilo, he is one of the most legendary players ever to play on these servers. You
He's
had to
lived up
take
to
him
that
out.
hype.
He has gone absolutely huge. Zari with a huge C4 kill as well. And God, that's a heartbreaker for GSE. They should have collected that one. Oh
it was
my
that one
word.
fight on the rear stage, and we said it before it happened. If Shazzy didn't
Yep.
make that pick, it could be all over for GSE.
Oh,
and
the
it was.
timing on he looked up at the camera, he had it as well. And he gets 2 kills. He kills not only Shazzy, he goes to the stairs, and I believe he killed Kalkara on the stairs,
Yep.
I think it was.
On
Oh
the
my
Nomad, yeah, it was
God, it was
Kalkara.
brutal. And
After
these
that
guys are no
early
slouches, so this is incredible. Incredible.
He walked away with a 4K there. The only other kill came from Zen.
Sorry, yeah, beautiful kill by
Yeah.
her too, to keep that side alive. She was getting pressured hard, so that was a massive kill from her. It's keeping
Staying
that side
cool under
alive.
pressure and
Yeah,
just
she
being
does her
able to
job.
Take the C4
Didn't panic.
and allow
Yeah, Pig to come
allow
around the
Pig
flank.
to run
Exactly. Absolutely. She gave him time to get around on the flank. So, wow, that was a huge round. Oh, you just have to think GSC had control. Shino hit 2 beautiful shots. Shaz hit a shot. Oh my God, it was all happening.
That was just a little bit of a
Oh,
tilter if you
yes,
are GSC. Let's
indeed.
hope they can stay in their own mind, stay calm, collected, and just go, right, that round's a write-off. Let's just go to the next one.
That was
Let's talk about how we can do that better next time, or even after the game. Let's just put it out of our mind. That's a 10 minutes from now problem. The problem now is round 3, which we are going to see go up to that top floor.
Oh!
Zari with a run out, nearly finding Kalkara, but not quite managing to get the headshot.
Like it. She's done
He's gonna
damage
then be
though.
droned out
Yep.
through that classroom.
Love the aggression from Zari.
But she is going to de-aggress and go up white stairs, I believe, and fall back onto site.
Oh, we have to appreciate for a second, just digress for a second, and appreciate how good a play that was by the real pig in that round. Oh my God, he literally stole that round from GSE, literally. Oh, that was incredible.
Stole it from the jaws of defeat.
He did. That was an incredible moment. And that's why we play the games, Kilo.
That's why you just have to play them out, and you don't give up even when you're 2v4 down. You just don't give up. You make something happen and make a play. Killerman is going to be playing around those shower hallways. He's going to rotate back up onto site, but not for getting onto the drones just as the camera is destroyed. On 6 goes off. Big window is going to be opened by GSE. Pressure on the site. Real pig jump out against Shazzy and takes it out, finding
Has to be traded
the
here,
first
surely.
pick of the match.
His aggression is turning the tide of this one. He's going to run out again.
Valhalla has
Oh
been
my
out.
word.
He's going to run
Oh
out
my
once
God,
again. He
what
takes
is
the double onto Wall of Wizardry and Shino. Kalkara, last one left. He's got the diffuser dropped.
Oh my
And Killerman
God.
finds Kalkara for a flawless round for Nefarious.
Oh my God, Kilo. The real pig is putting on an absolute show right now. He is going off right now. This is incredible to watch. Woo!
I think he's worked out the weakness of GSE, and that's calls when everything goes to poo-poo.
You know what that is? You know what we call that, Kilo? We call that ruthless aggression. That's what they're doing right now.
It's
Ruthless
still
aggression.
controlled. It is still controlled. we saw that with Zen running out, getting a couple of tags early, but they're not sticking around and overstaying a welcome outside of the map. There needs to be that controlled aggression. The Real Pig did it very well as well. I don't know about the re-aggress out into the front, but he might have had a call that was, they're both on rappel and not looking. They don't know where you are. Let's just go for it and see what happens. We're that far up anyway at the moment. And it worked out for him. But we are going to be going to that tertiary site now, as the last 2 rounds were won by the defenders. GSE did have the opener. We now have, I believe that is kitchen meeting.
Yes.
Sorry, kitchen dining. Kitchen dining, not kitchen meeting. Both of these sites are viable as a tertiary site. It just depends on your playstyle, and they've decided that they're going to extend a little bit of the hold out of that small tower and out into the showers, which is a pretty standard setup in terms of holding kitchen and dining. Kitchen meeting has a little bit more vertical play that comes into it, and we are going to be seeing a full big tower push here from GSE. They've identified that there's not as much of a hold on this side of the map, and they're just going to decide to push it. A little bit of vertical play coming out here as well from Nefarious. They're going to drop the hatch as they've noticed that none of the players are necessarily coming in from that side. Shino getting tagged up a little bit. I believe that was from a run out. Once again from big window.
Killerman's literally holding above here on his own, so I think he's going to challenge and then smartly drop when the time comes with the pig. Or oh my god, he gets another interesting frag.
Off by the pig.
Oh my god, he's on fire.
8-1. He has definitely gone big for his team. He's looking for a second, but doesn't quite manage to land any of the shots onto Kalkara that is pushed right
Oh
through.
no!
Looking
Where's
for
the
a second
call?
one there, and that's Wizard, I believe, that's just run through blindly. Not being able to find that, but Killerman is now going to be the next point of contact. There is a player from GSE rotating down those stage stairs to try and find that
rotate.
the Real Pig. Killerman
Glasby might have to open it up here for him. No.
Running around just a little bit aimless there, Killerman.
Oh, the pig's taking another fight here. He's so aggressive.
Zoned out, the pig being aggressive once again, taking another couple of shots on Shino. Kakara getting tagged up.
He almost hit fighting through the wall. I know.
For the whole fight, he would have been able to hit Shino there and take him down and out, but not this time. He is going to re-aggress up flight stairs with Killerman.
Look at this roam. So aggressive. Oh my god.
Taken out. Kalkara as well falls to Satanistic. Satanistic taking Shino and Real Pig taking out. Woo. Another flawless round.
Back to back.
Nefarious. The final 2 kills back to back. Flawless.
This is scary. Scary to watch. That's all I can say. Wow, they are hot right now.
They just need to be taking the Real Pig down. They need to be doubling him. They need to double swing him, triple swing him if you need to. Sacrifice one of your bodies to just take him out, shut him down, and play the rest of the round 4-on-4. Because he's doing so much work on his own and unsupported. There's a couple of those kills that he really had no right in getting, but got them anyway. The double run out on the front, and it's the drone work is being too much looked at. There's too many players that are being caught on drones from GSE. Yes, their droning is good, but they don't have the backup for those players that are on drones at the time.
What's happening right now, and what I can see from what I'm analyzing, is GSE are going away from their game. They're getting sucked in here. They're trying to take care of the Pig and Killerman. The Pig and Killerman are literally putting on a masterclass on how to roam on this map. Literally. They are causing chaos for GSE. as you said correctly, GSE are trying to drone, they're trying to do their thing, and they are getting disrupted by the map awareness and the game sense of both Killerman and Real Pig. They are causing chaos. They don't know where they are. And GSE is formidable with droning. And what's happening here is they're just running around there. They're creating chaos, and they're in every single part. They're rotating around the map. You saw them drop the hatch and rotate back up White Stairs. And they thought he was in kids, but it's incredible to see. They're putting on an absolute masterclass.
It's almost as if the Real Pig and Killerman are just not respecting the drones, and it could catch them out later in some of these rounds if GSE lift that drone game to that next level.
All right, Shino's had enough here.
They definitely have the ability to do that.
Shino's had enough
from Shino. He's had enough of the Romas.
Oh, and Kalkara's being aggressive too.
Trouble.
Kalkara is in.
Upstairs.
You love to see Kalkara. He's an aggressive player, and he's such a great player.
Real Pig is coming down those white stairs. He's looking for that angle. Kalkara looking down Zulu. Drone is going to go out and spot the Real Pig. And
where's the call? Where's the call? For Kalkara. Oh, it's too late, I think.
Kalkara's going to flash it.
Nope. No, oh my word. That's a miscomms. That's miscomms.
From the Real Pig. Kalkara falling. The first one to fall this round for the Real Pig.
Little delayed in comms there, and look at this masterclass. He knows he's gonna drop hatch. He's gonna waste the time.
Taken out by Vegemite Toast.
Let's see what's going to happen here. They cannot take care of the Real Pig and Killerman on the roam, even with the Jackal. He's to your right, Valhalla. You're getting the ping, Valhalla. Valhalla, you're getting the ping. They're so tentative to push him. And he's going to drop, and if he rotates up White Stairs here, he's going to rotate White, and he's going to kill all three of them. Oh my god.
Coming up, Real Pig. He's going to be taken out by Wall of Wizardry, taking out the Real Pig, and that's the main player off the board.
Well played.
Good flank watch there by Wall of Wizardry.
Great stuff.
Probably a better bit of a call from them, but it's 1 minute, 20 seconds left on the board, and there's still very little map control left, or map control gained by GSE. They do take out the little Mozzie Pest, and Mozzie's still on the board. Killerman finding Valhalla, and it's a 2v4 now for the GSE boys. Vegemite Toast on the flank here. There is the Claymore there to stop some of this flank, but it is in a bit of a precarious spot. C4 goes out from Zen and doesn't manage to find any player. Shino finding Vegemite Toast on the flank, and that shuts that down. Killerman being shut down a little bit as well.
Wizard.
Wall of Wizardry finding him out, but Wall of Wizardry.
Ooh.
Killerman finding Shino as well. Wall of Wizardry now on the one tap, and Satanistic Zen.
Zen's having a great game, Zari. Having a great game.
Fantastic game.
Yeah, she is.
Good, impactful kills
yeah, she
as well.
is. She is. Woof. We have gotten a great game. I know it's 4-1, but this is a very good game of Siege. I can tell you that right now.
Nefarious is playing a clinical style of Siege that I haven't seen them play before. Usually they're a little bit more monkey-like of just swing that corner, swing this corner, swing that doorway, swing this doorway. This time they're picking their engagements very, very well. They know when to fall off. They know they're playing a different brand of Siege to what we usually see Nefarious play. They're playing smarter. They are respecting GSE's smarts, and they're playing up to that level as well. And I think that's been the main difference, is that they can come up to that level, and GSE just can't quite match the gun skill.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing right now.
It's definitely a masterclass on how to Siege. Once again, the Real Pig on that alibi that has been so disruptive for the GSE roster. But once again, this is a defender-sided map. So if GSE are to win this round, then we could be seeing that 4-2 split.
Yeah,
GSE
and that's,
on the defense.
Yeah, it's standard.
It's still not lost.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're getting carried away. I'm getting a little carried away here with the way Nefarious going back the round, but they are putting on a really good performance here, and it must be said. And what I'm loving seeing is the complete counter to the way GSE like to play the game. You're seeing a tactical team versus a team with pure aggression. which is just amazing to watch. It's the perfect storm.
And the aggression is being very, very well controlled. And whoever's calling the shots here for Nefarious is doing a great job. First kill nearly going out for the Real Pig onto Valhalla on the Ash. He's going to re-peek that and looking for a second tag up. He's going to be pre-fired and decide, I don't really want to take that anymore. And dips right back up White Stairs, the favorite rotate dip spot.
Look at him, but he's back. He's going straight back into the action. Look at this. Just watch the way this man's playing the game. He is literally rotated back straight to the same port, and he's going to get aggressive again, and he's going to challenge them again.
Gonna look at trying to find the Ash that he did tag up quite a bit earlier, knowing the health is very, very low there. Real Pig on the main stairs. Valhalla is going to rotate around. Shino gets taken out by Vegemite Toast. I believe he was still on the roof. Vegemite Toast in the big tower. Real Pig runs out on Shazzy and finds the kill as well, but gets shut down by Kalkara. Wall of Wizardry, Valhalla, and Kalkara just left now.
Ooh,
and
Veggie.
Vegemite Toast finding the
low HP. He was very low HP, Valhalla, unfortunately.
Valhalla, unfortunately, after being tanked up a lot by the Real Pig in that first engagement over near White Van. Zen is going to aggress onto where Killerman was and looking for that kill. Pre-fires are going to come out and not quite manage to do anything. Timing is just a little bit off.
200 IQ play. Oh, it was a 200 IQ play by Zari. It was so smart. Ooh.
Not working out. Vegemite Toast using the hole that Zari opened up to find the kill onto Kalkara though. Looking at finding the second under Wall of Wizardry, not managing to find it, but the pre-fire comes out. Vegemite Toast getting that
very big.
Or 4K, I believe.
Oof, very big by Vegemite. Yeah, very big round. He's last couple of weeks, he's really showing how good a player he is. He copped some flack early with that decision to go with the PC boys, but boy has he retooled this roster, and boy is he showing up ever since the retool roster.
He's definitely showing up. He's one of those players that has been around for quite a while. Only have the stats up for GSE here, as the roster of Nefarious is just too disjointed for me to really look at making a stat line for them. But
Veggie and Killerman have played in all the games for
and they picked up the Real Pig. They picked up Zen at the same time, I believe, week 3 or week 4. They picked him up.
It was week 4 after the FD loss, and then their last 3 weeks has been this iteration of the roster, which is looking like being 3 for 3 at this point. So
the old roster for Nefarious were a bunch of PC players, believe it or not, that thought they could
handle the heat of console, and you get some console players back in, and it's amazing what can happen.
They thought they could hang with the console players, and it turns out that they couldn't. It's a different meta. It's a different game.
It is.
You can't just rely on your gun skill.
Indeed.
And we're seeing that through Fortress Death. We're seeing that through GSE, even though the scorecard doesn't quite show it. We're definitely seeing that you can't just rely on your gun skill. You need to play that smart game. And we're seeing now, with the split being 1-5 to Nefarious, they need to win the 2 rounds to get them there to finish it off. But they don't have that aggressive roam that they can rely on now. They're going to have to play as the team and coordinate into a win.
Oh my god.
Real Pig sending it. That's a flick and a half onto Shazzy's head.
Nice trade.
Get traded out by
Wizard.
Wall of Wizardry.
Wizard was still coming down to set up. He was coming down from the hatch. Oh my god. He was literally coming down from setting. He did the hatch. So that was an accidental position.
It was a very good position as well. It might be timing.
Oh, Kalkara.
But Kalkara with a fantastic shot onto Killerman. That's 2 of the main fraggers off the board. Vegemite Toast.
He didn't get time to put it on the hatch. He panicked. He needed to put that on the hatch.
He did panic, but that's okay. You've opened it up and you're still 1 man.
Oh, Veggie, don't do it. Oh, I thought he was going to be caught by the second ADS.
Grenade does go through, doesn't manage to hit anything, but looking at finding the player in freezer. Pre-fires do come out. Pre-fires also coming out onto that main unreinforced wall. Usually that is reinforced, but ran out of time before the absolutely unrelenting push from the Real Pig and Killer Man. But it hasn't worked out as well for them this time. Satanistic Zen going down the laundry and opening up that hatch. Still know there's a player in Freezer. The Amaru not quite being as useful as it could be in this site being basement. Valhalla still in Freezer, almost unaware that there's an angle being held on the doorway back into site. Kalkara looking for that laundry drop. 2 players from Nefarious looking at that side. Vegemite Toast. Glasby getting taken out by Shino, and that's opening it up to a 4v2, 3v2 now because Zen takes out Valhalla in the Freezer. Freezer cleared now. Vegemite Toast pushing onto the rotate, finding Wall of Wizardry, but getting traded out by Shino there. Shino has a lot of work to do. Kalkara still there. Satanistic being
Zari Wednesdays.
blocked a little bit.
Zari Wednesdays.
Zari, lower health than Kalkara, but higher than Shino. 2 fraggers still trying to be found.
She's cracked. She wins this.
A little bit of shots on.
Okay.
Killer Man has left. Is he going to be coming back? We'll pause it around, but
we will pause.
Kalkara finding the kill onto Zari through the vision peak.
All right, we will get a pause, a technical pause. Just bear with us, chat. I can bring this up. There we go. We will just
That's
pause.
The teamwork that we were more looking for from GSE overall.
Agreed. We'll come back to the casting screen, Kilo. So just bear with us, chat. We are at a technical pause. Very interesting game so far. Very much needed rounds.
Absolutely.
You know what's funny? It should have been 2-0 if it wasn't for that incredible round by the Real Pig. So that kind of stifled the momentum of GSE. They came in hot. They looked awesome in the first round. Second round, they had full control. You're thinking, oh my God, GSE is looking incredible right now. And they
lost the one gunfight at the back, the rear stage stairs.
Yeah.
And that was what turned the round for them. And I think it took them a couple of rounds, almost till that last round, to really get back in the game and go, okay, yeah, that round's a write-off. Let's play the rest of the game out. And I think they were still a bit shook by that round 2 or round 3 or whenever it was that the Real Pig just came down those stairs and decimated the entire GSE roster. I think that round was a lot better in terms of Wall of Wizardry. He's having a banger of a game.
He is. He's up to 5 kills. For 5, 7, and 1.
To, what he usually does on the team, he's definitely he's had his highest killing game that I have stats for. His other stats are 2, 1, 1, and 3.
Must be mentioned. I just want to throw the Real Pig is 13 kills, 4 deaths, and 6 assists. So we talk about KDA Kilo. He has 19 kill participation in this game. Yeah, he's been involved in 19 of the frags for his team. Vegemite at 8, 4, and 6 has been involved in 14 of the and Killerman, and Real Pig 19. So these guys are having a monster impact for their teams. And Shino, very unlucky, 5, 6, 5. So Shino is at 10 kill participation, having a very big impact also for his team.
Shino is one of those players that he's usually the biggest fragger for GSE. He's had a stat record. The only one that I can't see him doing very well in was the Fortress Death game in week 4, where he went 1, 7, and 3. The other, he's dropped over 10 every other week that I have stats for. He's 11, 4, 15, and 8, 14, and 7. He makes big plays if he's allowed to run amok. And I think Nefarious are doing a very good job at shutting them down just that little bit more.
We do have Killerman back in.
Back in the server. So we've got the picks.
Just waiting for it. Beautiful. There we go. Beautiful. So we can resume. Awesome. No issues there. So we play on, and that was perfectly timed. Sorry, Killer. Beautiful.
Round 8. GSE needs to win at least 3 or 4 more of these. They are going to be going to the top site, kids' dorms. We're going to be seeing this as a secondary site. Usually we see this as a primary site with the basement being the secondary, but for GSE it looks like that basement is the primary site, and this is the secondary site.
I just want to quickly touch on something, Kilo. We have the best champ on the server in Uncle Geordie in the house. We should be blessed by his presence. He just said, "Who is Killer Man? Don't even wait for him. He's awful." When you hit champ, you become a different man. Uncle Geordie does run the servers these days. He's a bit of a meme, Kilo, just for there.
Yep.
Uncle Geordie's a champ, and he's the ultimate meme.
I've heard the name of Uncle Geordie.
He's the Capcan main. He's the Capcan main. That's all I'll say.
He's a bit of a myth.
He is the man, the myth, the limit. Love you too, Uncle Geordie.
And look, I'm a fellow Capcan main. When I play ranked, I play the Capcan, and he can be devastating.
He is devastating, especially in late game when you're panicked for time. You run through it. You don't look at doors. He's goated. Very underrated.
He's I guess underrepresented in the community. We need to get more hashtag justice for Capcan.
Yes, indeed.
We need to get more Capcan mains.
Bring the
there.
Capcan people.
No wizard! Wall of Wizardry falling to the Real Pig early in the round. Last round it was Wall of Wizardry taking out the Real Pig, but this time it's the other way around.
Oh.
We have Glasby looking at trying to aggress into the classroom or just opening up an angle. Call has been out that there is one playing around shower hallways, and I believe I saw the outline of one. Yes, it's Shazzy playing around that area there. Looking at trying to get the pick onto Glasby. Clone coming through and is going to be shut down, but Shazzy is going to re-aggress out through the dining room hall.
I do love the use of love seeing Diana. I think she's such a strong operator in the meta, and it's great to see her in use in these matches. We've seen quite often in these matches, to be honest.
Diana is one of the strongest operators.
Is he going to get droned? He is
in the entire lineup that you can pick for the attackers.
Kalkara got a frag downstairs. Very interesting. And Valhalla
finding the Real Pig, and that's Zen and the Real Pig off the board. Both the Hard Breach and the Jackal no longer a part of this round. Killerman is going to try and aggress into that trophy area, but he's going to fall back as Vegemite Toast finds Shazzy on the roam, and that is going to make it a 3v3 with a little bit of site control, but not too much. One breach being open. Killerman looking at that pixel through into the attic.
Do they have the discipline? Do they have the discipline to hold? Kalkara's on the roam here. This is big. Do they have the discipline to hold here though? Can they hold in a Shino very low?
Kalkara has, I think, dropped back.
Does Killerman know? I don't believe Killerman knows that he's
Vegemite Toast is going to be coming up onto Kalkara. Kalkara does manage to take the gunfight 1v1. Switches onto the pistols, but Kalkara managing to win it out. It's now a
huge gunfight,
but
Shino's
with not even 10 health between Kalkara and Shino, this could be a very difficult one to win for them. Glasby being tagged up quite a bit up those white stairs is not going to be able to run through without
Kalkara!
Kalkara goes big and finds Glasby on the drone. Killerman finding the first one there, but looking for Shino. Doesn't find him behind the bomb chassis. 5 seconds left to go.
Shino!
And Shino with the shotgun. Finishing off Killerman in big fashion there. Going prone behind the bomb chassis.
Shino.
Well played, well thought out by Shino, the big fragger, the big dog for GSE. Wall of Wizardry is having a banging game.
Wow, that was a great round.
5 and 8 for him. That's the best score we've seen him have. That was one of those rounds that you love to see those rounds, the close ones, the ones where a roam flank on 2 health can take out a full health Iana just because of the Aruni Gate stopping the push, because if the Iana had run through that, it would have been game over. All right, round number 9.
Interesting game this is shaping out to be. I mean, I don't want to harp on rounds too much. Oh, like this site too. Very nice choice. But you want to come back to that second round. If we had GSE cut that. I know we don't want to. If the real pig didn't go nuclear, God, this could be looking at a different game. We're at a 4-4 right now. So I know it's a what if, and what's happened. You can't change that. But it would be very interesting to see what would have happened had that round been different.
That's in the alternate universe that we don't live in, us plebs in this one. But we are seeing still a very, very interesting and close game from both these teams. GSC having won both of their 2 first defenses and choosing to go the meeting and kitchen site rather than the dining and kitchen site that was favored by Nefarious. Once again, we are going to see Wall of Wizardry on the Cade. He's made some big plays on that Cade as well.
Like that Zari's taking control of Big Tower here. You know, that's a staple of this site. You have to get control of that to make sure that nobody's up there. Once you have that control, you can make your way top to bottom and start working your way down and get some vertical control.
They're not playing this as vertically as you usually expect to see in terms of the hold here. Usually you see a bit more of a hold coming out from the kids and dorms.
The problem, I'm really worried about this. Yeah, they've got full vertical control here with no resistance. This is the concern killer.
There's still no droning really going out apart from the Twitch, which you're kind of expecting more from the Twitch there. Glasby getting tagged up just a little bit by the electrified hatch. Vegemite toast. They are going to spot him on that Zulu cam. He is going to break that open. And that cam is no longer there.
They do have the wall control, yeah? Is that right? Oh, the pig!
They do. The pig has gone down from below.
I don't think he knows.
Shaz-E,
that was Kalkara.
Or it was Kalkara on the roam once again.
Don't think he can finish him here, yeah. He's a great player. He's a great player. Kalkara knocked the second one here. If he knocks the second one on Glasby, this is huge. Oh, Glasby just wallbanged him on the hole. He punch hold.
On the wall
he had the wall. He knew he had a punch hole. Look. See how he punch hold? Nah, Kalkara unlucky.
The real pig being picked up once again, and utility not lost for that vertical control.
Big moment in this round.
Very well held by Glasby, able to read that the player was down. He's going to find Shazzy, find the kill onto the real pig, and that is vertical holes being stopped being open. As Zen, Glasby, sorry, Shino finding Vegemite Toast, and that's the second big player off the board. Killerman. The last one there, Shino being taken out by Zari, but looking through hatch, doesn't find the player on the rotate of Shazzy with the UMP. Does get taken out by Glasby. Wall of Wizardry finding Killerman, and now it's a 1v2 for Glasby to find.
Bomb.
With bomb, dropped rear stage stairs.
Valhalla.
Valhalla goes for the peak and doesn't quite manage to get it.
Was it hold your nerve? Hold your nerve.
5 seconds. 4 seconds, 3. He needs to get to a spot where he can plant. He does start planting, and that is Wall of Wizardry. C4 expended does find
we got a game.
Backside.
We got a game right now.
Glasby, 4-5. Round 9 is over. We're into round 10. Defense is strong on this site and is very strong for GSE. That's a full map rotation for them on their defense. We have a game on our hands here. I'm getting very excited, Kilo. This is looking very good. GSE are really fighting back here. This has been when the real pig can't roam and choose his gunfights. He's struggling now. I think he's got 1 kill this entire half so far. Agreed. Shazzy went big. He's had a quiet game. He did get that kill beautifully. And Kalkara, as you said, has been really big for his and Wizards having his best game of the season easily. Absolutely, and they're going to bring out the wall of Classagry for downstairs. He's excited. You can see he's excited. Is he teasing us? He's teasing us. He's going to Valkyrie. He's flashing it. He's going it. Oh, he is bringing it out. Let's go. He's trying to point it out. I'm going the Clash. Everybody, look out. God, we're getting treated. We're getting treated this week. This is why you ban the Clash out for the GSE, boys. Wall of Wizardry is absolutely deadly. I'll be back on the Clash. All good, Adam. So we're seeing the site be set up. It looks like it's going to be an extended hold with that one wall being left soft for either an impact or a shotgun. Come out and open that. We don't have any shotguns in the main lineup, but we do have one impact left on Shazzy, who could still create that rotate. Couple of punch holes being made through bullets, but it looks like they're going to be doing that run out once again. All Wall of Wizardry has got the shield out. Shazzy, Kalkara, and Valhalla all looking towards that way. Doesn't manage to find any of the players. He's going to be flashed out, Shazzy. Shazzy's going to take the gunfight.
Ooh.
Onto at least one of them. Wall of Clashadry
Oh, no.
still.
He's in trouble here.
Move back to site. Because
Oh, no, they did take him down.
They did take him down, but there is a few tags, a few bits and pieces missing, and a lot of utility used to try and just clear Wall of Wizardry out. Glasby is going to be Twitch droning.
I like this,
all the way
Glasby.
down
Glasby knows he's got
Laundry.
control here. He could go big. They've just recognized he's going to go big here. Glasby's
They've
in.
recognized it, but he hasn't managed to take it squarely. One on the rotate. He
Shazzy.
does get shut down by Shazzy. Big rotate there. C4 goes out, doesn't quite manage to hit anyone.
The Maverick hole.
Through for the real pig.
Pig's lifting. I think he's heard you, Kilo. I think he heard you, Kilo. He's not happy.
He's not happy, but it's
Spicy burritos.
He will be able to do. The burrito goes out onto the wall. Satanistic Zen coming down those big tower stairs for another push. Valhalla sitting in freezer.
Good strong
on that
position.
rotate.
Yeah, good strong position here from Valhalla.
Not going to be able to be grenaded out or air jabbed out either.
Oh, Valhalla. Oh, Kalkara could go big here.
Kalkara on that same rotate that we saw the pig be
The
decimating
plant's
on,
going
but
down.
the pig is planting. Not
No.
quite sure. Plant is not going to be stuck. Pros don't fake, but in this case, he is going to fake. Shazzy being shut down by the real pig.
Oh, let's go,
Real
Kalkara.
pig shutting down 2 on Valhalla.
Zari knows.
Zari knows the flank is coming. Plant is going down once again. Doesn't look quite the right way. Plant is going to be stuck this time, and it's a 1v3 post-plant for Kalkara. Is going to pre-fire out the wrong spot, but the real pig with the pistol taking out Kalkara for match point Nefarious. What
a round. My God, Real Pig just got a... Did he get a 4K? I believe it was a 4K. Yes. He's gone from 14 to 18 kills. This is an unbelievable game from him.
He heard
My
me.
word, he was not happy. He responded. He must have got the message from somewhere. Real Pig is putting on an absolute clinic. To be honest, this is a freaking fantastic game of Siege. I don't want to swear on a live broadcast, but this is a fantastic game of Siege. Kilo, we are getting treated. We just had a banger before. We've had 3 awesome games tonight, but this is why you find these matches. GSE are putting on a clinic. It's a great game from both teams. Exceptionally good teams in this league. 2 very good teams. It's just a Real Pig.
Why this match is the third
match of the week.
Of the week, the match of the day. That's why this is the chef special. It's the big one. And you don't want it to be the one that got away. So if you're not tuned in, I know you can't hear me, but tune in and watch the rest of this game.
Absolute treat we are being witness to. It's great to see the best players on the server go at it, and these 10 players on the server are some of the best representations we have on the server. Love seeing Kalkara in this game. Love seeing Shaz, Shino, Valhalla, Wizard. And then you look across the Nefarious and it's just pure fear. Zari's putting himself together a very nice game right now. Actually, the whole team for Nefarious is very balanced across the board outside of Toast and Vegemite. Outside of Vegemite and Real Pig. Excuse me. They're playing an incredible game right now, Nefarious.
I don't actually think that there's anyone in this lobby that's having a bad day.
No.
And we spoke about Punisher in his game. He had a bad day.
He
didn't
did.
quite have the impact that he should have had.
But Walldog and
Walldog and they stepped up. Walldog definitely stepped up.
Oh God, we forgot his name. We both forgot his name, but we know him. No, it was
Scalachi's Slammers.
It was the new player on New Era. He went off. He dropped 14 or 12 or something. Oh my God, it's killing me.
Washed
had a great game too. Yes, indeed. It's killing me.
They definitely had the different. Yeah, it's gonna be the rest of the day as well. But
very early control here.
that was the last game. Now we're on this game. There is a Goyo shield there playing on pillars. Drones coming out everywhere. This
Mousy.
is the first time we've seen
It was
proper
Mousy.
droning. Mousy, thank you
Thank you,
very
Ranger.
much.
Thank you.
Shazzy taking down by the real pig.
Oh, that's a big pick. On the Killerman's gonna do the same trick here. They're just gonna find a little angle with the Maverick here, and they're gonna open it up, and he's probably gonna get a kill here from the hole. Ready? Trade and
The two. But are they ready for it?
Wizard. They were. Wizard was this time. He was ready for it. They know. They've called it out. You can see it. And they're sitting there.
Sitting there, C4 in hand, looking to throw it over and into the doorway.
This is a great game. This is so tactical
Drones
right now.
are coming out for the first time that we've really seen a serious droning step for Nefarious. They've droning,
Wizard.
but C4 goes out from Wizard and
Ooh,
takes out the real
Kalkara.
pig. Glasby being taken out by Kalkara.
All 1 HP though, very low.
One health and a dream, but also teammates to back him up.
Zari,
Zen
beautifully
getting
done.
the hatch open, and that is going to get a lot more control onto the diffuser, but diffuser is still being dropped in that electrical cupboard. Killerman with frag in hand throws it out, doesn't get picked up by an ADS, but it doesn't do anything either. Shino finding onto Vegemite Toast, and it's now a 4v2 with Kalkara still on that 1 health.
Kalkara's been brilliant.
Killerman and
Brilliant.
Zen just need to find
Ooh,
a couple.
Larry.
Zen does find one, and that's Shino off the board, 3v2.
Ooh,
Gets
Valhalla.
caught in a Malusi, and Valhalla gets taken down by Satanistic.
Can he do it? Can the legend do
Takes
it?
down Satanistic, sorry. So Killerman, last one left.
Can the
Picks
legend
up
himself do
Diffuser
it?
on his way through, finds Freezer, finds Kalkara, doesn't manage to find Valhalla, who takes him out with the Vector. 5-6. We've still got a game on
What
our
a
hands.
game.
We still
What?
have the third site to go to.
What a game we are witnessing here, Killer. We've had back-to-back incredible matches, and we are getting treated to an absolute incredible match of Siege right now, chat. And I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as we are. The Real Pig is on 19 kills. They are going blow for blow, and Shazzy has left, so we will pause. And Killerman has left, so we will have a pause. Wait, what? We've lost 2, so we will have a technical pause. We might need to rehost. Hopefully we don't, and these players can come back.
It would
So
not be competitive Siege without
a rehost.
rehost.
This
Somewhere.
is incredible. This feels like a
Somewhere
tactical
during the
timeout. Oof. Wow, what a game we are seeing here. This is incredible to see. Real Pig on 19 kills. Kalkara on 10. Valhalla is back, and Killerman is back, I believe. Killerman has returned as well.
Killerman has returned onto the wrong team.
Is that a thing?
He's
What?
returned on GSE.
How did that happen? That's impossible. That's impossible.
I'm
I don't think I've
very
seen it.
confused.
It's Killerman said enough. He's ready to play for GSE, chat. We're going to have to rehost, clearly. We're going to have to. He's had enough of. He's had enough of Nefarious. He's left.
he's
Hold
off
on,
again.
hold on. We might sort this. Let's just hold on. We might be able to salvage this. He's had enough of He's had enough of Nefarious's bullshit. He's decided to jump ship. He's roster change mid-game. Yeah, Rella, I think he's had enough. It's about to slam his own squad. This is quite humorous, chat. Don't think I've seen that before in Siege. Where a player has rejoined onto the. I didn't know that was possible.
I didn't know it was possible either, but obviously it was. Unless,
Only on console, Killer. Killer.
yeah, only on console and only during the league would we have that. That would be an. It would be an interesting game to see what would happen if Killerman goes up against the Real Pig.
All right, Shaz has
There we
returned,
go.
and hopefully we can get
has
Killerman
returned.
back in on the right team, and we should be good to go here, providing we can get Killerman in onto the right team. He should be good to rejoin now, Killerman. Fingers crossed we can get this sorted, and we can get straight back into this one, chat. So just bear with us. There we go. Beautiful. Excellent
Beautiful.
work by the players. And we don't have to lose the scores on the game either, which is great from a rehost. So that's what you do happen. So we get to see the final scores irrespective of this outcome. But we are good to go, chat. Sit back and enjoy this one, and we'll get straight back into it. Cannot wait to see this next round, how this next round plays out. What a game. What a
Real
game.
Pig, if he gets one more kill in this round, he will drop a 20 bomb.
Mhm.
And I believe that is
That is
the
a record.
highest. That would be a new record.
I believe Xenasi and Mehmet and Exoxy hold the kill record combined with 19 between the three of them. They've all had 19 each.
Real Pig has equalized that with 19. He might be going for a new record there.
Yes. We just had some
going to be seeing
information from Wettables. Sorry to cut you off, Kilo. You join the other team, they've both got 4 players, and the blue team is losing, so default, it puts them in by the first person joining. It happens in customs. Okay. Thank you, Wettables, for clarifying, and apologies. Yeah. Do apologise, but thank you, Kilo. Do apologise to cut you off. Just wanted to clarify.
Yep. No, all good. We're going to the top site in for the final round of regulation
What a
time
match.
or regulation
What a
rounds.
match.
And it has been very, very close, and the scoreline is showing it to 5-6 in the way of Nefarious, but they are on attack, and their attacks have looked a little more lackluster than some of their defenses.
Can't wait for this one. This is going to be an incredible round panning out right now. I think the entry frag is, obviously we talk about entry frags a lot within rounds. This is pivotal this round. I think whoever gets their entry frag wins this round. That's how close this game is.
It could be, but we've also seen a double entry go down completely to one pesky little roam.
Oh, he's trying it again, the pig.
Kalkara on the roam.
With the bomb. He's on the window again. He got a pick last time in here on Wizard, remember? Yep.
Trying it again. Waiting for that gate to deactivate. Looking at the attic door as well, but I think
he's off it. Yep.
Wall of Wizardry has learnt from his last mistake. Zari is going to be dropping from T3 all the way to T2 and looking at trying to get some of that attic control open. Gridlock tracks are going to go out and stunt the roam a little bit for Kalkara. Shazzy also on the roam here, looking and backing up. Well, the Wizardry is going to fall to Killerman there, as that's the Ash with the G36C. Vegemite Toast finding a second one onto Kalkara, and that's one of the roamers shut down. Shazzy still on the roam. Does get also shut down by Vegemite Toast on that flank block. Well done from him. Free Fire's come out, and that's a flawless round to finish it off. Very patient, very clinical, very well played by Nefarious.
Wow. What an anticlimactic finish to that round. That just was just an absolute clinical procession at the end there. Very, very unlucky to the boys at GSE. They put up a hell of a fight. Real Pig drops 19 kills, Kilo. What a performance. Vegemite Toast with 11. An incredible
once again,
performance.
We have another equalizer. There's no player yet to drop a 20.
4 players now hold the kill record in this league at 19. What a match that was, guys. I hope you guys have really enjoyed that. Welcome, Blue Panda Cast, as well. Thank you for being in here. And also congratulations to Wettables, without taking too much away from that game, because we want to focus on us. But yes, congratulations on the Raffle Cup pick up, Wettables. Great to see you on that roster. Outside of that, what were your thoughts on that game? Great match for our console community. Again, another